get completely started, I want to make sure that everyone is aware of and give a sign of gratitude to DNC Committeewoman and her life partner, Steve Bruner, had opened up their home in order for us to do this. And so I never want to stand on someone's property and not thank them. So please give a round of applause to Steve Bruner as well. As I was making my way around the room, saying hello, shaking hands, all that kind of stuff, a couple of people said to me, "Who is Kayln Free?" I did not even understand that word. So let me tell you, Kayln Free is not only is she our gracious host, but Kayln Free is a DNC Committeewoman and an amazing powerhouse worker, and the Democrat is Democrat who will ever meet. 20 years ago, Kayln Free ran for Congress right here in Congressional District 2, giving Oklahomans someone to hope for, someone to vote for. And she was also the youngest DA that Oklahoma had at that time in Haskell and Pittsburgh counties. So we are in the company of greatness. But so that I don't make her blush, I am going to allow her to come up and do a welcoming and get this party started. Thank you all for being here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And we had a nice gentleman come up here and ask me to make some announcements, and so I'm trying to as soon as people can hear me. Again, welcome to the party barn. Welcome to the heart of the Cherokee Nation. And like Alicia said, my husband and I, Seaver, are so delighted to have you. I was telling someone last night, Ruth, that I was getting a little cranky because I was trying to get everything together, and I was like, wait a minute. This is why we built the party barn. This is why we do what we do. And so it's so wonderful to have you all here. We've had many events, lots of Democrat events, and we're so excited to be hosting CD2 Democrats here on the banks of Lake Tenpiller. A couple of things: there are restrooms right out the door. There's 5 stalls out there. They're temperature controlled. You can also, I welcome you to go into the Peace Lodge. There are also 2 bathrooms in there. Please, during our break, during lunch, go through there. Since some of you have come in, the food truck has arrived, so it makes it a little tricky. Please be careful if you need assistance. We've got several folks around here that can help you if you have some mobility issues. Also, I'm just going to go ahead and get through all the housekeeping matters now. The food truck is Vanessa's Taqueria from Latimer County, from Wilburton. It's amazing food. They will be serving food at noon. Ruth is shaking her head. Yes, she knows that. If you need assistance with someone bringing you we'll bring you for lunch. If you need assistance, we will bring you a plate. Okay? We'll bring you seconds too if you need that. And during lunch, please feel free to walk around the grounds, and we've got a labyrinth, we've got other things that you can see. At this point, I'm going to turn it over, but before I do that, to our presiding chair. And I want to say something. I am so honored to serve as your DNC National Committeewoman. Thank you so much for your support and for your faith in me. It's an honor for me to do this. But I could not and would not be your DNC National Committeewoman if it was not for the hardest working, best state party chair in America. And that is Chair Chair Andrews doesn't know I'm going to do this, but I want you to know that I get to attend 2 DNC committee meetings a year because I'm just a DNC committee member, okay? Chair Andrews, not because she's the chair of the Oklahoma Democratic Party, she used to just be able to attend 2 of those meetings with me a year, but she serves on the executive committee of the Democratic National Committee, which means she is several levels above me, which is fantastic. She is on the executive committee. She was elected, not by us in Oklahoma, but by her peers at the DNC to serve on the executive committee. The reason, I know many of you saw us on national television last August at the convention. We had the absolute best seats in the house. I kid you not. I could have reached out and touched the first family. We had the best seats in the house. And that is because our state party chair is beloved and respected across America. And we also, and she can tell you more about this, we have, for the first time, the DNC, the new chair, is going to be investing $22,500 a month in Oklahoma. That is a direct result of this state party chair's influence, because she has been hounding the DNC leadership to focus not just on Oklahoma, but to focus on red states. She has a record that is unparalleled. I spent probably about 25 hours a week working on Democratic Party politics. Alicia spends at least 80 hours a week working on Democratic Party politics. I call her multiple times a day, multiple times a week. She is, and I tell people when we travel around the country, for years I said, we've got the hardest working Democratic Party chair in America, and I firmly believe that, and I know that to be true. Because I see chairs from, it's easy to be a Democrat in California. It's easy to be a Democrat. We know this as Democrats. So, without further ado, welcome, and please join me in welcoming, and I want you to know, in case you didn't know, she has my absolute 250% support in her campaign to continue leading our party, and I hope to see you all at the state convention. I ask you to join me in re-electing our chair, Alicia Andrews. And I'm so glad you did that.
And I will tell you that I do this work because I believe in our party. But one of my favorite things is leading convention, so I'm kind of looking forward to today. Before we get started, however, I'd like to invite Marion Hill to join us. She is going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Marion, nice to meet you. She's not here. Okay, when we can make this work. I see Jerry Donovan, a veteran of our United States. Jerry, would you mind leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Be glad. If you can, please stand, raise the flag. Salute. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.